Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great Taco Tuesday, and I hope all your taco dreams come true. So I want to visit something here. Here's where the Cowboys haven't done anything really insane thus far. And I think that the talking heads are getting a little bit anxious right now. And they're coming up with all kinds of crazy shit. So Daryl Jeremiah tweeted out earlier today, a couple hours ago, "I miss the days when the Cowboys were aggressive and fun. Spice it up. Trade for Travis Hunter. Yes, do something like that." Okay. That's interesting. Let me read here what this is the latest hottie right now. See, it's crazy to me because we have everybody going crazy about the Cowboys could be trading for Joe Milton, a guy who was a 6th-round draft pick who's basically become expendable, who's played in one game in his NFL career. And that was started by I believe Daryl Jeremiah saying, don't be surprised if the Cowboys make a play for it. So now everybody is going through and basically saying, oh my God, the Cowboys are trading. No, this is a person. No. This is the bait and switch that we always get. This is Mike Farrello saying there might be a tape of Dez Bryant that's 10 times worse than Ray Rice. There might be anything out there, but there probably isn't. These are figments of people's imagination to get you to watch. Let me read this here. The Dallas Cowboys could make one of the biggest draft night splashes in recent memory, according to former NFL scout Brian Broaddus. The Cowboys might consider a blockbuster trade to move up to land Colorado's Travis Hunter, a generational, too talented projected as a top 5 pick in April's draft. Hunter is widely regarded as one of the most versatile prospects in years. Most mock drafts have him slotted in the top 3, but recent projections from Pro Football Focus place him at the number 5 to the Jacksonville Jaguars. If Hunter indeed falls to that spot, Broaddus believes the Cowboys could offer their number 12 pick and their 2nd and 5th round selections to make the jump. Second round, okay. They could offer that. They could. For me, 2nd round picks and Cowboys don't work out. So I guess you could say that. Now, the thing about this is I don't think that that's possible. When you're talking about moving from 12 to 5, that's 7 spaces. So let me give you an example of what it took in recent terms, okay? I know I'm just Joe the fan. I'm Joe the fan here. I know nothing. Just call me Sergeant Schultz, okay? I know nothing. I see nothing, okay? But here's what happened right here. Now, the Cardinals and the Texans 2 years ago traded places. The Cardinals had the number 3 pick. The Texans had the 12. For weeks, the speculation was that the Cardinals would not be using the number 3 pick in the draft. Instead, the popular speculation was the team would trade down, and Thursday night, that's what happened. The Cardinals sent the 3rd pick overall to Houston, allowing the Texans to take edge rusher Will Anderson Jr. In return, the Cardinals got the 12th pick in the 1st round, so number 1, while as also the 2nd pick in the round. So they got the 1st and 2nd, and a 1st and a 3rd round pick in 24. So we had a 12-3 that was two number ones, and a third, and a second. Wait a minute, wait. I'm confused. There's so many picks that I'm confused. Okay, let me say it again. So the Cardinals and the Texans exchanged their first round picks, so 3 for 12. And the Cardinals then got the second round pick of that year, and the first pick the following year, and the third pick. And the Cardinals also sent back a fourth round pick. We were prepared to take a player at 3, said GM. We didn't specify who. We were weighing a couple of options. There had been multiple discussions with the Texans, but also their other teams. The conversation with the Texans also would make easily the relationship. Okay. So in the end, they took Paris Johnson with their 6th pick, trading. Ultimately took the offensive lineman, Paris Johnson, with the 6th pick after trading back up with the line. So then they used that pick. Okay. So they traded back up. It's like draft day. Yeah. So I'm trying to understand how 2 years ago, now again, that was 2 picks higher, how Brian Broaddus thinks that we can trade with Jacksonville for a first, a second, and a fifth. When the Cardinals, it was a first, 2 firsts, a second, and a third. I don't see how that's happening. And it might be, here's where I guess this works. If you are Stephen Jones, we love position flex here at the Cowboys because, when you can get great talent that can take multiple positions, then we don't have to spend a lot of money at the same positions. When you look at Micah Parsons, literally being, he can play 8 different positions on the field. So we look at that and say there's value in signing him because he can just do it all. And so if we get Travis Hunter, who is a generational talented guy, and he can play D-back, and he can play wide receiver like his dad did, like his coach did, Dion did. And we can look at that and say, yeah, that would be worth the extra picks and things, and we could definitely move up and try and do something like that. Yeah. Don't see it. Let me be clear here. When you read the Dallas Cowboys could, or don't be surprised if they could break the bank, this means it's all speculation. This does not mean we have some inside information that the Cowboys are looking to trade up to get Travis Hunter. Now, you can make speculation if you want to about Austin Gentry because he's coming in. You can make speculation that the Cowboys might make a move for Evers if he falls. But I'll put this in the same category as, you may remember maybe 10 years ago when we heard Adam Schefter saying that that Jerry Jones was all in on Johnny Manziel and would do whatever it takes to get him on the roster, including trading up. Do y'all remember that? And there he was. At 15, and instead the Cowboys took Zach Martin. So I don't put too much into this one. But it sounds great. It's enough to get people to click and say, ooh, Nelly. Ooh, Nelly. But don't expect it to happen. All righty, good people. As always, I appreciate you, and keep the faith. I'm still looking for my buddy.
It's Joe Bull, baby. There you go. Calais Campbell, one immovable force right here.